Now we're going to do a variation of downward facing dog with the chair. If you are not using a chair, you could use a couple of blocks or just on the mat itself, as long as you don't have any blood pressure issues. If you did, you can maybe just find another pose that you would like to do, maybe some hip circles in standing. If you just get some hip movement happening there, that can feel really nice in labour too, so practicing now can be really good. Those with no blood pressure issues, no chair, you're going to be standing towards the back of the mat, legs nice and wide apart to leave room for your bump. Walk the hands down and come to downward facing dog as you normally would. The blocks, particularly if they're up against a wall, so that they're nice and stable for you, either on the lowest setting or maybe one higher. The blocks can be used under the hands just to lift them up that little bit, and that can be a really helpful way to do downward facing dog once you've got the bigger bump going. Those with the chair, we're going to move to whatever we think is going to be a comfortable distance back from the seat. Legs nice and wide once again to accommodate bump, and then walk the hands forward onto the chair, finding a good place to hold on, and then pressing back in the same way that you would if you were doing downward facing dog on the mat. So the idea is to try to get the tailbone pointing towards the sky in whatever variation we can manage once we're at this stage of pregnancy. If you need to, you could move the feet back a little bit and just stretching out through the lower back and the legs. You could rest the whole forearms on the chair if that's comfortable for you, and just let the head hang heavy for a few breaths here, whatever's comfortable. Come out of the pose whenever you need to. When you're ready, walk the hands back up and come to stand.